You may find yourself downloading a brand new app. And you may find yourself allowing push notifications. And you may find yourself being asked questions by a bearded guy in a suit. And you may ask yourself, my God, how did I get here? Well, however you got here, you're here. It happened. You're hooked. There's no turning back now. This must be the place. This is HQ, baby, the trivia game show on your phone where you answer questions to win cash. HQ is where I want to be. I guess I'm already there. I am your host with the nose, Scott, not Aukerman, Rogowski-man, coming to you live from the greatest city on earth, the city that never, ever sleeps, Provo, Utah. And coming in hot to all 236,000 plus of you tonight, including Natasha Lay, Instagram Lincoln, Ashley's dad in the hospital, hope you're feeling better, Aaron Aton and Emma Summers, happy engagement to longtime HQ players Gabe and Alexa, and happy birthday to Jason Jensen and Isaac to do it. Whether it's your first time hopping aboard the HQ Express, or maybe you're jumping on the trivia train, jumping back on that trivia train, I bet you have a bucket full of thoughts. Let me ease your mind. I'm gonna ask 12 questions. You're gonna have 10 seconds for when I start asking the question to answer the question. You tap the answer. If you get it right, you move on to the next round. If you make it to the end, answering all 12 questions correctly, you win or split the prize. That's how it works, baby. And tonight's prize is 1,500 diptychs. 1,500 dewlaps. $1,500. You can buy 12 passes to the Magic Kingdom in Disney World and take a look at that Hall of Presidents display. I think they just added a new one, and it's looking pretty good. All right. Are you relaxed? Relax yourself, boys and girls. Please settle down. The nighttime is the right time for trivia. What you got to do now, do it for me. Swipe away that chat if you're distracted by it. Okay, just swipe it away. Put your phone in airplane mode if you're on Wi-Fi. If you're using cellular data, definitely don't do that. But if you're on Wi-Fi airplane mode so no one calls you and disrupts you, surrender to the flow. You got that? Hey, are you following us on Twitter yet, by the way? Little Twitter plug for us. Yes, HQ Trivia, at HQ Trivia on Twitter. Hit us up on Twitter if you can. And you know what you do? You send us photos of you playing HQ. Maybe you're playing with your family, with your office. Send us photos, send us videos of you guys winning. And we are going to retweet that or post it on our socials, and then you get some more followers. That's how it works. That's how the social media thing works. We're just letting more HQties join the game right now. We're just letting them join. We have 303,000 right now. We want to get that up to 400,000 because remember, once this clock starts, there's no entering the game. You got to be in it to win it. You got to get in this game to win the money. It pays to have paid attention in high school at HQ Trivia. That's one of the slogans we have here. We're working on a few others. Did you go to high school? Did you pay attention? It might pay off tonight. $1,500 could be yours. I know you're saying, ask the question, get to the question. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, but we want all the HQties to join the game right now. So I'm just, vamping. It's called vamping. A little soft shoe, a little tap dance. What do you want? You want to see a dance? Huh? Want me to sing some more Talking Heads? Home is where I wanna be. Look, it's HQ Trivia, guys. It's same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. We're up to 330 right now, 330,000. Let's get those HQs in there. We don't want to leave anybody out. We don't want to leave them out. HQ Trivia on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at Scott Rogowski with a Y. Why? Because I love you. And on Instagram at Trap Trebek. And a very special thing I'm doing. If you go to bookcameo.com/trap, I'm doing this for Hanukkah only. There are 2 more nights of Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah to you guys. 2 more nights of that. Bookcameo.com/Trap Trebek. I'll give you a private shout out. We're raising money for MS Society. Okay, we got it. We're good. Q1, let's get down to the nitty gritty, baby. Let's get this show on the road. Q1, which of these animals is not a reptile? Alligator, mink, or gecko? Not a reptile, which means 2 of them are and 1 is not. Sleepy alligator. No, alligator is. And the Geico Gecko could save you 15% of your car insurance, but it's not going to get you $1,500 tonight because the answer is mink. Minks are mammals. We are farmers. Minks are very soft, very, very soft mammals, in fact. 338,594 are weaseling on to Q2. Steven Tyler is the lead singer of which music group? Boys to Men, Aerosmith, or the Rolling Stones? Steven Tyler, he's a lead singer. He's also a father to Liv Tyler. Which is more important, huh? Lead singer of a band? Father to Liv? It could go either way. It's one of the longest recording bands ever. They almost quit from poor health back in the 80s. OK Oblomprey, only to storm back and stay on top. It's Aerosmith, living on the edge with Aerosmith tonight. How many of you got that one right? 304,829. You don't want to miss a thing. We have 304,829 ragdolls living in the city. Q3, according to the Bible, who closed the door of Noah's Ark? Noah, Moses, or God? I believe when he closed the door, he said, "Don't let the door hit you on the way out." No, I don't. That's not part of the Bible. Who closed the door? Well, do you remember your Bible? Genesis 7:16. And they that went in male and female, of all flesh, as God had commanded him, and the Lord shut him in. The Lord shuts you in. That would be God, a.k.a. Yahweh, a.k.a. Hashem. 137,835 are living on a prayer tonight, but we lost 158,000 of you. Oh my goodness. Ascending to HQ heaven. 158,000 HQties. Thoughts and prayers. Q4. What is the top active ingredient in Cool Mint Listerine? Menthol, eucalyptol, or mint extract? Cool Mint Listerine. So cool. Totally radical Listerine. Listerine. It says what it does what it says. Fighting gingivitis. Also, this ingredient is also used as an insecticide and an insect repellent. It is eucalyptol, the leading active ingredient in Cool Mint Listerine. 34,107 got it right, but ooh, boy, Oberto, we lost 88,000 plusy on that one. Slightly savage, not quite all the way, but I'm gonna say slightly savage. Brutal. 34,107 are left after Q4. We just chipped away a whole lot of you there on this Monday night. Q5, which of these is both a metal and a Kevin Bacon movie? Quicksilver, gold, or lithium? Kevin Bacon movie. It's not Wild Things. It's not The Hollow Man. It would be this metal, which is mercury, really, the elemental form of mercury, and a movie about Kevin Bacon on a messenger bike. It was kind of the premium rush of the 80s. It's Quicksilver. Quicksilver messenger service. 21,645 of you hopping on your bike, riding along to Q6. Q6, who founded America's first insurance agency? Nathaniel Cigna, Benjamin Franklin, or Thomas Jefferson? Oh, Thomas Jefferson. Nathaniel Cigna, Benjamin Franklin, Tommy Jeffs. Who is it? Who do you got? Founded in 1752, the Philadelphia Contribution Ship for the insurance of houses from loss by fire is not only the oldest insurance company in the U.S., it's one of the most cumbersome names for an insurance company. Who founded it? It's all about them Benjis, baby. Benjamin Franklin in Philadelphia, 10,651. Getting jiggy with it tonight. After Q6, we're halfway to the moon. Halfway there, folks. Q7, a PE ratio is used to measure what? Stock value, currency fluctuation, or export prices? PE ratio. What is the PE ratio? It is the price earnings ratio. If you want to see if we said that, it might have given you a little bit of hint. PE ratio, also sometimes called the price multiple. It is the current market price of a company share divided by the earnings per share of that company, aka the stock value. Stock value, PE ratio, not physical education here. 6,167. Oh, doctor, you got it right. Your value is skyrocketing right now in HQ. You're moving on to Q8. After college, which comedian followed his father into the family oil business? Adam Sandler, Will Ferrell, or Chris Farley? Adam Sandler, Will Ferrell, Chris Farley, yep, I can see it now. Those comments are going to say we spelled Will Ferrell's name wrong. It's all right. It happens, folks. Look, when the choices are drilling for black gold or living in a van down by the river on a steady diet of government cheese, obviously you're going to choose the latter. Matt Foley, a.k.a. Chris Farley, is your answer. Rest in peace, Chris Farley. 3,161 are living in a van down by the river. Chris Farley, by the way, passed away. We lost him 20 years ago on this day. Can you believe that? He was 33. That's my age. Q9. What is the primary subject of the Singularity Summit? Inner peace, artificial intelligence, or black holes? What do they talk about there at the old Singularity Summit? It was started in Stanford by a guy named Ray Kurzweil and some others. Ray Kurzweil, the godfather of the singularity. The summit is an annual gathering of top scientific minds to discuss how to avoid creating the next Skynet, basically. I'm talking about AI, not Allen Iverson. Artificial intelligence. 1469er got it right. 1469 are left. We lost about 1,600 plus of you there. So sorry. 1469, however, are moving along, hyperspeed, Q10. Which of these movies was not adapted from a comic book? Alien, Road to Perdition, or Weird Science? Not adapted from a comic book, which means two of them were. One was not. Which one would that be? Well, Alien versus Predator, that's a whole different story. But this movie was in fact not adapted from a comic book, whereas the other two were. Alien was based on artwork and more of its style than a comic book. And how about that? A pretty even split. 486 are saying bazinga. Porzingis. 486 got it right. We lost almost 1,000 of you there. Down to 486 at the penultimate question of the night. Here it is, Q11. Aside from the iconic The Birth of Venus, in which other of these Botticelli paintings does Venus appear? The Annunciation, Bardi Altarpiece, or Primavera? 486 HQDs left. You got to answer this one and the next one. What are you doing after the game tonight? You have a date with Botticelli's niece? I do. Men are from Mars. Botticelli loves Venus. Standing in a scene of Roman mythology, this painting is nearly as famous as the other Venusian painting. It is Primavera. Primavera, springtime for Botticelli. 285 of you know your art history. You paid attention in art history class. See, it pays to have paid attention. That's what I'm saying. 285 HQDs enter the octagon for the final round. Q12. That's right, folks. This is it. It all boils down to this. 285 players, $1,500 on the line. Who's got the bands to make them dance? Who's gonna make that money move? Who's gonna buy those bloody shoes? Yeah, they're expensive, according to Cardi B. Q12, in the past decade, which country changed its time zone, erasing a day off the calendar? Kiribati, Samoa, or Fiji? They lost an entire day when they changed their time zone. This happened not too long ago, 2011. December 29th, I believe, became December 31st. They lost December 30th. All three of these countries listed are near the international date line, but around New Year's Eve 2011, this country sacrificed their New Year's Eve in order to move across and gain 21 hours so they could, trade with their partners in Australia and New Zealand a little better. Who was it? It's an island nation. They're all island nations, so it doesn't give you much. They make a mean Girl Scout cookie. Troy Polamalu and Junior Seau count their ancestors from this place. It is Samoa. Samoa for the win. And we got 128 winners, baby! Put it in the books! 128 winners splitting $1,500 That's $11.72 for each of you. That's enough to buy a couple boxes of Samoans or Thin Mints. Talking about the Girl Scout cookies. I don't think they're selling them right now, but save that money.